Treats? Yes? Would you like some treats? She's been coming over here actually all morning because I don't know, somehow she knew I was streaming today. She's bored with all of it. She's like, no, I just want treats. That's the only reason I'm here. Welcome. Hi, Kylie. Excited. I love this one. I am so excited. I've only played this one once. We're going to play Nancy Drew Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake today. And I've only played it one time, so I'm very excited because there's probably a lot of things I've forgotten, honestly. And you guys honestly might have to help me quite a bit because I've only played it once and it's been a while. Happy Mystery Monday, Joanna. Welcome in. Hi, Emma. Thank you so much for the subscription with Prime. You've been subscribed for over a year. Thank you so much. Mystery Monday time. Yes. Hi, Stripes 27. This game me and my fiance are currently playing together. Hopefully we finish it before you do. You probably will because I'm going to struggle probably because I haven't played it much. Never seen the ending? What? That's crazy. The beginning is so fun. It's so interesting. And a little bit spooky. Hi, Libby and gang. Yay for new Nancy game. Miss Wave. Welcome.
Can you make sure your upload bitrate is put back to 5 megabytes per second?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jason's reminding me. I need to put my, let's see, 1 second. My bitrate needs to be to 5,000. Because our internet got fixed. Thank goodness. Yeah, okay. That should be a little bit clearer, a little bit better. Game low-key scared me as a kid. I literally wouldn't progress through the game because I was afraid the dogs would come out at night again. Oh no. I do think I probably would have been really spooked out playing this as a child. I didn't play it as a kid, so I don't know, but I definitely think I would have been. Thanks so much for the subscription, Elle. Here and back from Disney World. We want to hear all about it. Tell us in the chat on Twitch. What was your favorite ride? What was your favorite thing you did? Didn't you say we're going to Epcot? Did you do the whole like drink around the world thing? What was your favorite drink? Did you have fun? Hi, Princess Emily. Welcome in. Make sure you're over on the Twitch chat if you want to play Nancy Drew Bingo today. We also have the puppy cam with sweet little Ember. Let me move the camera just slightly so you guys can see her a little bit better. She's like, what is going on? There she is. She's so cute. She's laying in the little bed. I'll give them treats in just a second here. Love the vibes. Makes me feel like I'm at a spooky summer camp. Yes, definitely. Also, if you guys didn't know, go follow nancy.drew.nerd over on Instagram. She does special Clue Crew trips every year. And in August, so they're about to do in June this year, their trip for this year, which I'm not able to make it to. I did design some t-shirts for it if you still want to get a t-shirt for the trip, for the Washington trip to Danger on Deception Island. Be sure that you get that before the trip in June or July. I can't remember when the trip is. I think it's June. But I am going to be going to the one next year for Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake themed in Pennsylvania at the actual Moon Lake in person. And I'm going to be selling merch again, hopefully. And I always try to design a t-shirt for the trip. I'm so excited. So I would love to meet any of you there. If you're able to come, let me know. But the registration for that will begin in August this year. So when they announce that, I'll share it on my stories on Instagram and make sure you guys get signed up for it. It's such a fun trip. Hannah puts together the trip. She does such a fantastic job. We had such a good time at the Haunted Carousel trip, and I'm really, really excited for next year's. Favorite ride was probably Slinky Dog Dash. That one is so fun. Oh my goodness, so fun. We did that one first. Some people, it was their first time riding and they were nervous. Oh, I've been next to people where they're like super, super scared. I get pretty nervous, honestly. I get anticipation anxiety where I'm like in line. I'm like so stressed out, like practically shaking. But then once I do the ride, I'm like, again, that was so fun. Gonna try and go to the PA one, Utmost Epic. That would be so cool to meet you in person. That'd be so fun. Honestly, a dream trip it is. It really is. I'm so glad they're having some on the East Coast because I am really excited. Would you like your treat? Because I live over here in Virginia and it's easy to drive. They are gonna have, I think the next year after that is gonna be Louisiana. So Legend of the Crystal Skull themed. And she tries to do a lot of, I am giving her treat. She tries to do a lot of like themed activities and stuff that are super, super fun. I'll give one to Ember too. Here, I'm gonna put you down. Whoop. Let's get another one. I'm in Texas, so that's a far drive. Oof, that is really far. I think Louisiana probably would be closer to you, right? I'm giving to her in pieces. Whoop. There you go. You guys can see her on the camera. Happy Mystery Monday, Elizabeth22TV. Best part of today. People were pissing me off so bad at work today. I'm so sorry. Ugh, such a bummer. Well, I hope you can relax today, and I hope, right now, and that you can just chill out and watch me play some Nancy Drew and some spooky ghost dogs. So glad I can join stream today. I've had a tough few days and need the distraction. Welcome in, Sarah Elena. Yeah, I honestly need the distraction too. I always tell you guys this is my favorite part of the week as well. I got my period yesterday and I've had horrible cramps all day. It's been really sucky. So I'm excited to just chill, relax, and play some Nancy Drew. At the end, we all cheered for her. Oh, for somebody who was their first time, told her how proud we were for riding the ride. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my goodness. I'm looking back at all these messages about Disney now. Went to Epcot, got the Frosé, is that what it's called? Or Froze from France, which was really good. Ooh, I'll have to try that next time I'm there. I really want to go back to Epcot. I've only been once. And when I went, I was in high school, so I didn't get to drink any of the fun drinks. Favorite drink, love Disney World so much. It's so fun. Such a fun time. Disney and Universal are so good. Oh man. Alrighty, well, we are going to go ahead and get started with ghost dogs. You're on your period too. I'm so sorry, Kylie. Ugh, sucks so bad. And I have PMDD, for those of you that don't know, which is like basically the week before your period, you just like out for the count. You just like have really bad depression, really bad like horrible cramps, horrible headaches, horrible everything. And like it sucks really, really bad. So shout out to anybody else that also has that and has had a rough week or a rough month because of that. Women have crazy bodies that do all kinds of crazy things, and it's really hard to get used to your cycle and all the ups and downs every month. But yeah, hope you can chill out on stream today and have a good time. Missed it. Did you say you have PMDD? I do. Yeah, it's awful. Awful. Yeah, hopefully it'll be a great distraction for all of us. Yeah, I hope so. The homicidal maniac phase. Yeah. You literally, the inner rage, the inner sadness, all those things. All right. So you have endo and PMDD. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sucks. Oh, I have a few friends who have endo as well. And that's, yeah, really, really bad. I think the worst part is that there hasn't been like enough research done on women, unfortunately. And so there's not been a lot of help or cures or really anything for people who have these problems. And a lot of times they don't even get diagnosed with it, or they don't know what's going on. So yeah, hopefully they can do more research in the future. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much. Really tough. Most people don't understand. Yeah, it's really difficult because like people who don't have it, I mean, I've met a lot of girls who, nice for them, they have a really normal period and it's just like, oh yeah, I get a little bit of cramps, yeah, and I feel a little moody, and then I'm fine. And I'm like, I wish that was the case with me. I feel like I'm going insane every month. They just try to slap birth control on it to fix it, but it's not the vibe. Yeah, ugh, yeah. Yeah, and then, there's issues with birth control sometimes with people. Some people do great on it, and then other people have really bad side effects from it. Yeah, half the time you feel like as a woman, you're just doing experiments on yourself, trying to figure out what the heck even works. Preach, girl, been trying to advocate for it. Took me over 5 years just to get an endo diagnosis. Oh, that sucks so bad. Just take pills to not have periods. Yeah, unfortunately, I've read with a lot of women that have PMDD, they just end up having their uterus taken out, which is like so extreme. But like, that's so sad that that's the point that people have to come to because there's not really any help for it. Finished your period last week and it was brutal. Yeah. Getting off birth control actually helped me the best. Same here. I had some really bad side effects from being on birth control. My progesterone tanked like super, super, super far. And I had to do like progesterone cream and stuff to get it back up to where it needed to be. And I basically was at like menopausal levels of progesterone, which was shocking because I was only like 23, 24 years old. And now thankfully all my levels are good, but I still have PMDD, which just wrecks everything every month. Finally got a psychiatrist who actually listens, unlike my primary care doctor. It is so hard to find a doctor that listens and will actually take you seriously. And as women, it's so frustrating because a lot of times they'll just say to you, like, I remember as a teenager having like stomach problems, and I eventually had to have my gallbladder removed, which was quite, crazy for someone my age, but I had problems with it. It wasn't functioning properly. And it took me 8 years to figure out what was wrong because so many doctors just wrote me off as like, oh, teen girls. They're just like that. They're just moody. She's probably just because she's a girl. It's like, what? Meanwhile, I'm over here having extreme pain that was not normal. Coming in late, but sending all my love. Being a girl is a freaking journey. It is. It is a journey. At least we have each other, right? That's my biggest thing. I always tell my husband, Jason, I'm like, I always feel better bonding with other women and talking to them about what's going on. It makes you feel less alone. Have bad PMDD. The emotional mood swings are so scary. They are so scary. It makes you feel crazy and you don't feel like yourself. I always tell Jason almost every single month, I'm like, it's so sad, but like whenever I'm done with that phase of my cycle, I always say, I'm back. I feel like I'm back now. Like I just came back from a horrible roller coaster ride of a journey. I'm me again, which is like so awful that that's how it feels. Hi, Brittany. Welcome in. Gallbladder pain is no joke. So true. So true. My life completely changed when I was able to finally get that diagnosed and taken out. Birth control made my PMDD way worse too. So frustrating. Ugh. And it's so frustrating because, like you said, they just try to slap that on everything and it doesn't always work for everyone. So terrible. I'm so sorry. Oh, thank you so much. My IUD has gotten rid of my PMDD, but getting it replaced is awful. Girl, I had a horrible experience with an IUD. An IUD. I had to go in and get one put in, and I couldn't have it put in because it was too painful. I was literally screaming in pain, and they were like, they didn't tell me to take ibuprofen or anything prior. And this was a woman doctor, and she was terrible. She had like no bedside manner, and it was a truly like very traumatic experience for me. And thankfully Jason was there and he like drove me home and stuff, but like I wasn't able to have it put in. So yeah, I know that those are really painful to put in and to take out either. You're married to two women, Jason, in the comments. I'm dead. It literally feels like that though. It feels to me like I am two different women. Yeah, it's really hard. It's hard for me and it's hard for Jason on either side of things. If you have a partner who has to go through that every month, it's really difficult. Took me months to get them to do an ultrasound for my gallbladder. Had a ton of stones. They tried to tell me I pulled a muscle. Oh my goodness, Molly, that is awful. Yeah, for me, it took me months to get them to do the, there's a gallbladder function test, and it like, you take like a pill that simulates when you have fat, and it's like basically just like a ton of fat in a pill basically. And then they do like a scan of your gallbladder to see if it's functioning properly. I didn't have any stones, and they kept doing ultrasounds for me, and I had to go through like 3 or 4 different ultrasounds with no stones before they finally did the function test. And then they're like, yep, that's it. It's not functioning properly. I was like, this took way too long. As a teen, I definitely got the doctor response, how's everything at school for the stomach flu? Ugh, so frustrating. Gallbladder attack was the worst pain I've ever felt. You had it removed as well. It's really bad. It's really bad. I was having like attacks after like almost every time I ate. It was awful. My IUD insertion pain was so bad too. Had it taken out 2 weeks later and immediately feel better. Yeah, and so many women are so different too. Some people I've known have gotten IUDs have been fine, but most women I've talked to have said it's very, very, very painful. Ugh, doctors are big dumb sometimes, not gonna lie. Yeah, very true. And I feel like they just don't, I don't know. Maybe it's just after seeing so many patients, I feel like sometimes they just don't take enough care in trying to actually figure out what's wrong. And I've been to so many at this point. Hi to Mr. Libby in the chat, yeah. Some doctors do cervical blocks for IUD placement and some don't. What's hilarious to me is, if men were, if this was, reversed, that there would be anesthesia. Like you would, to have the IUD put in, absolutely. No way would they just be like, oh yeah, I'm just going to go and have this put in. I was put on a pill to regulate my period. It wasn't birth control. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's so many different things. And some of them, like I said, have not been tested enough. Can be so straining on relationships too. Husband unfortunately gets the brunt of it because I'm able to mask better in front of others. I highly relate to that. Yeah, I am very good at masking in front of other people, but yeah, at home it's hard because like you need a space where you're able to just kind of let go, but you also, want to be thoughtful of your partner as well. Sorry to hear all of this, but it's comforting that we're not alone. It is. Unfortunately, healthcare nowadays, you have to be your own advocate, which is so wrong. I know. Yeah, and when women have children too, like the stories I hear of women birthing children is just insane. The amount of like having to stand up for themselves, and if they don't, they're not always taken care of properly. System is so messed up. They don't have enough time with each patient. Yeah, and so overpriced. So overpriced. Healthcare nowadays. Oh yeah, I just read that one. Sister had stomach pain for 1.5 or 2 years before they found out it was gallstones, but they didn't test for the longest time. I'm so sorry. That is awful. Say it. I have joint pain and inflammation throughout my body and just keep getting told just lose weight. You're too young to have pain. Ugh. I just wish doctors would take more time and do more tests. I had a naturopathic doctor that was probably one of my most caring doctors. He's the one that found out about my progesterone levels and helped me get on like a natural cream for that and actually raise the levels. And he helped me with a lot of stuff. But he was one of the most caring, and his clinic was really small, and he only like charged barely what he needed to, and because it wasn't covered by insurance. And I just felt so bad because I think he eventually ended up shutting down his clinic because he wasn't able to make a living. But it's sad because like people need that. They need those types of doctors out there. I know that's right. Yeah. Oh man. Well, I hope all of you that have problems and pain as women, being a woman is great. Yeah. I hope that you can figure it out. And even as you're trying to figure it out, like somebody said in the comments earlier, at least we have each other and at least we can share with each other and advocate for each other and tell each other about all the things that we're struggling with and feel a little less alone about it. Alrighty. Well, we are going to go ahead and get started with Nancy Drew, which will be super chill and cozy and fun, and I'm very excited. Let me go ahead and bring the game up. You guys can keep talking in the chat too about whatever you want. Let me just get it going. I think it should be connected. Oh, Ember's in her bed. Okay. You should be able to hear and see. I'll make sure that everybody can hear and see before I start. Love the makeup today. I forgot to say, yes, I did my makeup today, Ghost Dogs themed, because it has a little moon. I saw some inspo on Pinterest and had fun doing that. If only insurance covered naturopath, they want you to remain sick and on their pills. So true. I know, it sucks. It's like the people that actually can help you. You can't, it's not paid for. All good in visual and sound. Thank you, Shorty M. Being my late 40s now, boy, do I have horror stories. Kind of relieved to be menopausal now. That's crazy. That's crazy to be relieved to be menopausal. But yes, it sucks, all the stuff that people go through. Love being a woman, except for some of these things, right? I know, there's all the whimsy. And you wonder, like, why women are so, like, whimsical. And we love all these, like, cutesy, fairy tale, pretend, like all that kind of stuff. And it's like, well, look at the awful stuff that we have to go through. Just trying to balance it out just a little bit, All right, let's go ahead and get started. You guys ready for the spooks?
Cake. Dear Ned, remember Sally McDonald,
she's writing
the
to
woman
Ned
who
in
took
this
those
one?
photos that Dad has up in his office? Well, she just bought a house in Moon Lake, Pennsylvania. A gangster named Mickey Malone built it back in the 20s as his country getaway. We're talking major fixer-upper. Anyway, last night Sally called and she said she desperately needed my detective skills. She refused to say why over the phone. Naturally, I said I'd drive to Moon Lake immediately. But weird things started happening the moment I pulled up.
Classic.
First, this big tree fell down behind my car and has me totally blocked in. And then I discovered that Sally's gone. She left a note that suggested something terrible happens here at night. She's supposed to call me from her car. So here I sit, writing to you while I wait for the phone to ring. It's nighttime, and although part of me is dying to know what frightened Sally away, another part of me is starting to feel a little uneasy. I'll let you know what happens. Ever yours, Nancy.
So happy you're here for the beginning of the game. Yeah, usually miss out. This is your first watch through of this game. You're psyched. Yes, it is a real place in Pennsylvania. And I was just telling you guys, there's a girl who does Clue Crew trips on Instagram, and they're like Nancy Drew themed, and they're so fun. And I usually go and sell my merch there. I designed a t-shirt for the trips. It's so fun. I went to the Haunted Carousel one in New Jersey, but they're doing one that is Moon Lake, Ghost Dogs and Moon Lake themed next year. And they're gonna have signups this August, and Nancy Drew Nerd is her Instagram handle. But I'll be there at the one next year in Pennsylvania at Moon Lake. And yes, it is a real place. Okay, let's see what we got in here. What is this? Get well water tested. Flashlight. Forest trails. Oh crap, I remember getting lost in the forest so many times. Thought you could use this map to the cemetery. You'll find lots of bait along the way, especially at night. Ooh, the cemetery is really, at night you're going to look for bait on the way to the cemetery? Cemetery is real hard to find. I got lost a bunch of times. Happy fishing, George. Oh my. It's over here. Nancy, really, really sorry. I just can't face another night here. I'm going to my aunt's in Philadelphia. Door is open. Make yourself at home. We'll call you from my car. Sally. Here's my cell phone number. Please don't hate me. Okay. What's... Oh, okay. Rubber gloves. What's this? Oh, Aquafresh. A little water bottle. Does Nancy actually get to eat in this game? Get dead tree cut down. Well, it's cut down now. Kind of fell on my
Leaves that
car.
appear on a fresh spring tree make my birth different from the other three. When swans drift by on shimmering blue, I'm the one who plays in the summer dew. When autumn's call brings out the deer, it is I who howls on mornings clear. And when winter comes and birds take flight, look to me to sleep through the long gray night.
Oh, you're from Jersey? Yeah, the Jersey trip was so fun. They're doing a Washington State trip. It's either June or July this year. This is the one for this year, but I can't make it because I'm in Virginia and that's really far to fly. But it looks like it's going to be super fun. It's already all registered for. I think they closed registration and everything already. But Scott Carty, that voices Ned, is going to be there and he's going to be like meeting people and stuff. I did design a t-shirt for it, which came out super cute. Isn't there like rotted floorboards or something over here? Oh, where's the phone? Ooh, such a cool phone.
Hello?
Nancy, hi, it's Sally. We have to talk fast because I'm in my car and my cell phone's running low, so we might get cut off. But did you see my note?
Yes, Are you all right?
No, I feel awful bailing on you like that. You must think I'm such a flake.
I'm just worried about you. What's wrong?
I couldn't stand the thought of spending another night there. I knew you were on your way, but it didn't help. I just got too scared.
What's to be scared of? It's so peaceful and quiet here.
Just wait until it gets dark. Then you'll see. What am I saying? Nancy, you shouldn't be there by yourself either. Why don't you just go get in your car and go home? Or drive to Philadelphia. My aunt's got plenty of room.
One of your trees seems to have other plans for me.
What do you mean?
What's her Insta name again? It's nancy.drew.nerd. And she does all the Clue Crew trips. You have 50% hearing loss in both ears. My insurance wouldn't cover hearing aids because I'm over 25. That's terrible. It's terrible, all the stipulations sometimes with insurance. Feels like a warning for Nancy to leave already. So true. That's so true. Maybe we should put that down on bingo, Princess Emily, and count that as like someone warns Nancy to leave. Because I feel like Sally is kind of warning her, right?
A tree fell down behind my car just as I was driving up to the house. I'm blocked
Or is it
in.
that someone threatens Nancy? Is that what the bingo is? I can't
beside
remember.
the driveway. Oh, they told me it was in danger of falling over when I had the place inspected. I just never got around to doing anything about it. Listen, call M's Emporium. That's a store on the lake. Emily knows everybody. She'll know who to call if she decides to answer her phone.
How late is it? What time is it?
It's late. Won't the store be closed?
Where's my brain? Okay, look. I just bought a little outboard motorboat. I haven't used it yet, but the guy who put it in for me said it should run just fine. It's tied up at the dock out front. Just get in it and go. Go anywhere. Just get away from the house.
It's pitch black outside.
Why? What on earth do you think is gonna happen?
The dogs. Those dogs. Out of nowhere. They're outside howling and snarling.
Of course it goes out right when she's saying
Claws.
this.
Horrible.
Dogs? Hello? Did you say dogs? Hello?
I thought that said check out speaking mice. Not a female thing, but a kid thing. When I was in middle school, I had horrible hip pain. When I asked my dad and stepmom, they would say, "You're too young to have hip pain," and then not continue. That's terrible. Did you ever find out what it was? Oh,
What
isn't this the
is
bird
that?
guy? I remember I told you guys last time I played this that was way more creepy than the dogs. It was the bird guy outside making noises outside our window. Icky, Lucy, Xander, and Vitus. Vitus? That sounds so creepy. Wait, was that a quarter? Am I crazy? Maybe not. Squeaking mice. This place is really run down. We're gonna have to like do something with that later.
The moon's so bright, I won't need my flashlight.
So creepy.
Something's out there.
Someone.
Now look what you've done.
You, look what I've done. Look what you've done. You scared me half to death. Who are you?
Who are you?
My name's Red Knot. And if you've got a volume knob, I'd
Such a weird name.
appreciate your taking it down a notch before you scare away everything from here to Lancaster.
I'm Nancy Drew. What were all those noises out here just now?
That was me, Miss Nancy Drew, calling in birds. And doing a pretty good job of it, too, till you showed up.
Were you?
Where'd you come from, anyway?
Were you doing a good job? I don't know about that. To be honest, I didn't figure it out, but I don't have hip pain anymore. Now I've got upper back pain. I'm still told the same thing. Ugh, that sucks. It's the worst when you have a problem and you just cannot figure out what it is. It's like if I knew what it was, I would, do what I need to do to fix it. But trying to figure out what something is takes so long sometimes. His name is Diabolical. For real, some random guy in the woods unknowingly outside the house you're staying at is so much creepier. It is so creepy. Hear spooky sounds, goes outside. Very Nancy Drew of her. Way more creepy than the dogs, yeah. Thanks for calling that out, Princess Emily, on the bingo thing. Also, if you guys want to play bingo, there's free Nancy Drew themed bingo over on my Twitch, which is also Libby Lou, in the chat. And you can go to the top of the chat and it says Stream Bounty. And if you click on that with the purple and black, you can start playing the game of bingo. It's super fun. I'm staying here, I guess.
I'm staying here in the old Malone place.
Now, why would you want to do a thing like that? The Malone house is no place for one young woman, let alone two.
Your card is so anti-Nancy and Ned. It's making you sad. Oh no. Let it be known, I'm not anti-Nancy and Ned. Like, I support them to some degree. I do think Nancy is very mean to Ned. It makes me mad. But what do you know about the woman living here?
What do you know about the woman living here?
I talked to her a couple of times. But the last time I saw her, she wasn't doing so good. She acted real anxious, scared.
Poor thing.
What do you think was scaring
Was it you?
her?
Were you scaring her?
The dogs of Mickey Malone. Legend goes that when Malone was finally arrested and hauled away, his 4 dogs went running off into the woods and were never seen again. People would just hear them, howling like their hearts were broken every night until one by one, they all died and went silent. But every time someone tries living in the Malone house, back they come.
What do the dogs do?
Every night, ever since she moved in, you could hear them howling. And some nights the dogs would appear outside the house, running around, snarling and barking
they're
and
hungry.
throwing themselves at the doors and windows.
You tried
And
leaving any
then
food treats
they'd be
outside?
gone. They're buried in the cemetery just beyond the house, Them and Malone, both.
Did they ever attack Sally?
She never gave them the chance. After the first attack, she stopped going out at night. Just locked the doors when it got dark and sat tight until morning.
That sucks. Poor thing. He's probably not getting any sleep at all. Can you imagine? There's a really mean guy at my church growing up, and he looks just like Red Knot. Oh no, what trauma. Did anyone here watch the Nancy Drew TV series that came out a few years ago? No, I have not. I've heard a lot of things about it, though. Couldn't get into it because it was so different. Yeah. Hard to know if some pain is normal. Knees and joints will hurt sometimes, but it's not often enough that I think it's an issue. That's so true. Yeah, for me, like, to some degree, like, I would have, like, stomach problems or period pain or whatever, and I would just be like, is this a normal thing? I don't know if it is or not, And sometimes it wasn't normal. Dogs would attack her house.
Why haven't the police investigated?
This isn't New York City, Miss Nancy Drew. All they got around here is one officious little park ranger. And all Jeff Akers does is sit around all day trying to figure out how he can get himself transferred out of here to a bigger park.
Do you live close by?
I
Please
just
say
come
no.
to Moon Lake in the spring to look for birds. Got an observation platform just up the path, kind of my base camp, and I've got a little outboard down there on the lake. Left my car at the big dock up lake. Don't really need it.
Maybe the dogs will save me from you.
Are those the ghost dogs?
Yes, ma'am. Which is why I think it would be a good idea if I went my merry way and you got yourself back inside that house.
One more thing. The water in Sally's well needs to be tested.
Right
How do I
now,
do that?
Nancy?
Get a sampling kit from Jeff Akers. Ranger station's on the east side of the lake. Good luck, Miss Nancy Drew.
I honestly, if it was me, I would be peeking out the windows, and I would also leave something on the porch.
This is not good.
Those are some strong dogs. What are they, turning the door handle? What's happening? The glowing eyes. He's probably just hungry. Poor little guy. He just wants a treat. Give him that banana. What else we got? Did we already look at everything in here? Can we make it morning time? Oh, isn't there a... What about over here?
Rotten floorboards. Watch your...
I had to do it. I love how you can't read it until you're up close. That's hilarious. Alright, well, I guess we can go to bed. Make it daytime already. The really nice daytime music. Didn't someone say he was the same voice actor as Brady Armstrong? So crazy. I think that's right. Was it Brady Armstrong or Henrik? I think it was Brady Armstrong. Wait, my well water. I know we're about to be attacked, but I really need to drink. Like, can't that wait till morning when the dogs are gone? Hell no, I absolutely not have played that as a child. Terrified you as a child, yeah. It's pretty creepy. Is this... Oh, this is a side door. Wait. I'm really curious what the bed situation looks like upstairs, if this is what the house looks like. Oh, it's so pretty. There it is, Moon Lake.
The boat's full of water.
Water.
I need to bail out the boat.
We're gonna need a bigger boat. Okay. Let's go this way. Is this where our car was? Oh, this is his little landing thing. Is he up here?
This must be Red's observation platform.
It's honestly a little creepy. He just sits up there. He sits up there and watches me, and then he comes over to my house, really close to my house. It sounded like he was like right outside the window and just makes weird noises that he says are good bird calls, but don't sound very good to me. They just sound like a creepy man going, woo. A
A face
gnome!
only a gnome could love.
Cute. A key! We love a good key. Those look like the Professor's ski boots from Treasure in the Royal Tower. Is this what the key's for?
Oh, the key broke off.
What? Lame.
It's locked.
She sounds so depressed. It's locked.
There's got to be another way to get this open.
I knew that was too easy. We probably have to pry it open with like a crowbar or something. Nothing else over here. Gas. What is that? I think we use that later for something. Oh, crap. Don't just put gas in here. Okay. Well, that's that. We need to fix the boat. Wait, wasn't... Oh, yeah, we went in the shed. Oh, there's this thing. Oh, a bucket. We can use that
I need
for
a
the...
bucket.
You have a bucket. Let's use it to
I need to
out
bail
the-
out the boat.
Perfect. Thank you so much for the subscription, Samantha420. I should save. I haven't saved yet, so that we have a save. And then I'm gonna make sure. I just noticed that my notifications over here are not on top. Alerts. I need to put them at the top. Yeah, there we go. That should be good. Sound alerts. Oh, and my Boba goal. We need to fix that. That's not in place. Which, by the way, in case you guys didn't know, over on Twitch, we are trying to get to 1,500 followers. We're currently at 1,343. We're getting so close. When we get to 1,500, I will do a very special all-day stream with my husband, Jason, as you call him, Mr. Libby. And he's going to pick a Nancy Drew game for us to play together on stream. And he grew up playing Nancy Drew games as well. I'm not sure which one he'll pick, but it should be super fun. So yeah, when we get to 1500, we will play that. Let's see
The
here.
spark plug is missing.
The what? Oh, spark plug?
The spark plug is missing. I gotta have some torque.
Gotta have some torque. I remember that. Okay. So, oh, do I need to use this for the torque? I don't know where I gotta
The
put it. I probably have to
spark
find
plug is missing.
probably have to find some kind of a manual or something. And we need a spark plug. Someone fill you in. We just got here. Our friend Sally, we're staying at this lodge or this cabin at Moon Lake. There's these spooky dogs that have been driving her nuts. There's a gangster named Mickey Malone from the 1920s, 30s, who used to live here apparently and had all these dogs. Are they Rottweilers? I think they're Rottweilers. They died a long time ago, but they sometimes haunt the place supposedly. We heard scratching and pawing at the door and we looked outside and there was this dog with glowing eyes and it was really creepy. And now we're here and it's daytime and now everything's lovely. But we're supposed to try to fix the boat. So a tree fell and we can't get out with our car. So we're supposed to try to fix the boat so we can go across the lake and talk to the park ranger and other stuff. And we gotta have some torque apparently. So we need a spark plug for the boat and we also need to figure out how to run it. Inside, is there a spark plug anywhere? We can't go over to that table. That's surprising. Can't go in there. We already looked up here, right? Yeah. We have that map of the woods. Told yourself you wouldn't be late, yeah. Sister and I used to watch it together. Oh, the Nancy Drew TV show was so different that it was still interesting to watch. It was only somewhat different. I don't think I would have been able to get into it if it was only somewhat different. My sister and I used to watch it together, but then our work schedule stopped lining up, so we never finished it. Like to someday, though. I want to know how it ends. We were just about to ask where we were at with the goal. Go follow over on Twitch, everyone. We want a Mr. Libby stream. Yes. She may as well be a mechanic, right? Just add it to her resume of all the things that she knows how to do. That she's done for free, by the way. Forgot what torque is. I honestly have no idea. Isn't it like to make the boat like go faster? I might be wrong about that. Thanks so much for the subscription, Samantha420. I don't know if I already said that, but thank you. So many bingo calls already, I know. Counting the ghost dogs as cute animals. Cute, you can definitely do that. Do you think you'll have to bail out a boat and dig up worms on the Clue Crew trip? That would be hilarious. Gotta have some torque, and we're like have to fix the boat ourselves. That would be so funny. Is this one of the old games or one of the new ones? Definitely one of the old ones. Probably screwdriver for the lockbox to take off part of the lock. Oh, I didn't think of that. Wait, what is this path over here? I didn't even see this. Oh. Ooh. So that's locked. Can we use this on this? No, okay. And then we've got this. Got an oar. Oh. Guess we needed that.
Those look too rotten.
Okay. Nothing else in there? I don't know what we needed that for. Maybe to repair the boat, I guess. What did you guys say? Oh, the shed. Let's go back to the shed. Wait. Where is the shed? Is it on the other side? No, it was on this side, right? Ah, here. Perfect. Oh, gas mask. Or ventilation mask. Okay, hammer and nails. We'll probably need that for fixing the boat. Nothing else in there that we need. And there's not a spark plug anywhere in here? Guess not. Played this one. The music is very Barbie Horse Riding Club. Also from my childhood. Yes, that's true. It does remind me of that. This is calm music for a shed. Yeah. The floorboards are found at the cemetery. Okay, I need to go there then with the little map that I have. This one still makes me jump and I'm over 30. A lot of people were spooked by this one as a kid. Torque is an exertion of force, something that amplifies your own strength, like a screwdriver on screws. Thank you, Pious Private Eye. Love that Barbie horse riding game. I need to freaking find that and play it on stream because so many of you have told me that you grew up playing it too, and it was my childhood, and I have not played it since I was, I'm not kidding, like 8, 9 years old. So it would be extremely nostalgic to play on here. I need to try to look it up and see if I can find it. Never knew what she was talking about when she was saying torque. Yeah. All right, so we still need to find the spark plug. We do have hammer and nails, which I guess we can use. Can we use to fix the boat? Or maybe, yeah, that's after. Oh, we have to go out to the cemetery. Sorry, forgot about that. Maybe there's a spark plug at the cemetery. I kind of doubt that, but. Let's go this way. We've got a map here. Oh. Okay, are we at this split right here now? Or did we already turn to the right a little bit? Oh yeah, we did turn to the right. Now we have a split. Okay, we want to go to the cemetery. So let's turn left.
I better be careful.
Okay, we turned left. Right. We just keep going till we get to a split. Okay, now we have fallen trees right here. And we could go to the right. Let's go to the right this way. Wait, was that the wrong way? I'm so confused. Oh, it's a bird! But we can't do anything with the bird yet. Okay, we're at another split with the yellow ribbon. I'm glad there's like some guidelines because this is so confusing. Team playthroughs is just as sweet and wonderful as I remembered. Would love to watch a stream where you play it. Yeah, I definitely need to look it up. We can do a nostalgic Barbie horse riding stream. The Barbie game you're looking for is that old game downloads as abandonware. Oh, I'm gonna take a screenshot of you saying that. I'll have to look that up for sure. That'd be so fun to play. Okay, yellow ribbon. Let's go left. And then once we get to another split, we're gonna go left again. And then we're gonna go right at the first one. There we are, we made it. Let's save for a second. Half Moon Joe played it not that long ago. It was not as incredible as I remember it. Oh, really? When my daughter played this, she was so impressed. I still have the directions of this maze memorized from when I played this as a kid. That is impressive. That's amazing. I mean, I've only played the game. This is only my second time playing it. Maybe if I played it a ton as a kid, I probably would have muscle memory with it too. I do have muscle memory with some stuff from Nancy Drew games. Me and my fiance got lost a couple times, yeah. I definitely got lost the first time I played this, multiple times. Oh, there's another little board. Goodness. Oma Pearl. Piffin Path. Cedric Cosmo Cranky. What a thing to have on your grave. Cranky. Stench? Excuse me? Marbles? Oh, was this a cat? Wait, this was a cat. Marbles. We're so sorry to have lost you. Sad. Vitus. Xander. Lucy. Iggy.
Looks like paw prints.
Ooh. What is this? Why can we not? We can't get in there? I mean, I guess we can get in there, but we can't do anything in here? Guess not. Is there anything else to do here at the cemetery that I'm missing? Snooky! Oh my goodness, it's a little tiny one! Our beloved dog. Waldo. Matthias. Oh, we had to do something with that grave at some point, right? Iggy was always your favorite. If I had Cosmo in my name, I wouldn't go by Cranky, right? Didn't know we had a map of the forest until I was 87% done with the game. How did you even get through this? That must have been so frustrating. All right, team, I'm back, locked in, ready to help. Yay, most epic welcome in. Sparkplug is with the bird guy. Okay, so that's at night then. All right, let's continue. We went, oops, wrong way. We're gonna go this way. And then once we're facing the opposite way of the stump, we're gonna go to the left. And then when we have, we're gonna go in the closest one. Hold up, I think it's this one. Yeah, there's the yellow ribbon. And then, wait, where were you now? Oh, there's the, is that the log? Log. Okay, wait. The log is across from, we want to go the direction of the log. Oops. And then there's a split. Can we go left? Is that correct? This music sounds so like fairy tale-esque. Oh, I think we're there. Yes. Cool. So we need to make it nighttime then, so that we can talk to him probably. Gotta go to the creepy nighttime now. We got the gangster music. Boo!
Well, it's Miss Nancy Drew.
Just answers him in a really loud voice. It's me, Nancy Drew!
Please, just call me Nancy.
I will if you keep your voice down. I just heard a cerulean warbler.
Did you say last night that you have an outboard motorboat?
Sure do. Only type of motorized vehicle that's allowed on Moon Lake. Heck, if it were up to me, I'd ban them too. Have everybody get around by canoe. Nothing like the threat of physical activity to keep tourists away.
Never noticed the Snooki, and it was so cute. I love the Barbie horse game. It's so good, so fun. First time I played this, I also had no idea that Nancy had a map and made notes on it. Yeah. So that's insane. Like, I can't imagine how you guys got around. Love the cricket sounds, yeah.
Why don't you like tourists?
I came to see birds, not people.
Birds.
The more people there are in a forest, the fewer birds there are. It's a fact of life. Reason I like to come here is because nobody else does. It's perfect. Not a decent grocery store, restaurant, or motel for miles.
Okay, if that's your thing. Whatever floats your boat. I actually just got back from a camping trip, guys, over the weekend. And we went to a state park here in Virginia. What is it called? Douthat State Park. Douthat. Gorgeous. So pretty. We rented a huge cabin. They have a ginormous cabin that was just newly renovated. So it was built way back in during the time of the Great Depression by the CCC, which is so funny. Every time I hear about the CCC, growing up, I read the Kit Kittredge American Girl books. And I just always remember that her brother Charlie was in the CCC. So every time I hear about it, I'm like, the CCC, I remember that. But it has a little plaque on the front of the lodge. It's a gorgeous, huge lodge. It has a really pretty view. But we, me and 11 of my friends, all split the cost of renting it out for the weekend. And it was such a good trip. They had a fire pit outside. We did one night with a fire pit outside and one night with a fireplace inside. And I baked brownies one of the nights. We played board games and Jenga, and there was two of the guys that were musicians, and they played their guitars, and some people did a puzzle. It was so cozy and so fun. We did a little hike to a waterfall. Yeah, it was a really, really, really good time. Highly recommend. And there was no cell service out there, which actually was great because I just got completely disconnected from everything, and it felt really relaxing and really peaceful. They had a nice camp store, a cute little camp store. They had like a few like food items, like you could order like chicken tenders and stuff from there, but they also had like just the essentials if you're missing anything. And the lodge had a really nice big kitchen. It was like freshly renovated, so it had a nice modern kitchen with huge freezer, fridge, microwave, stove, which came in really handy with so many people because like there's a time and place for camping where you're camping in a tent and you cook over a fire, but when you have 12 people, it's not very convenient to cook anything over a fire. And so in the morning, one of the girls was she put like big pans of bacon in the oven, and then she put like quiches in the oven that she got from Costco that were so good. So yeah, and I baked brownies, which was really nice. So I love all the convenient stuff. I do like the other kind of camping too, but that I only like for like a couple days. I would love to do like the more elevated, like either RV camping or like lodge camping. Like, love that. I could do that for like a week. No place nearby.
There's no place nearby that sells boat parts? Sally's outboard is missing a spark plug.
I might be able to help you out. After all, I was a Boy Scout. Be prepared.
I don't like that laugh. Here's a spark plug I could buy.
You mean you have a spark plug I could buy?
Well, just so happens I've got 2 spark plugs right here in my pocket.
You just carry them
Question
around?
is, if I give you one, what do I get for it? I don't need cash, but maybe you could take a few pictures for me. Know how to use a digital camera?
Why does this sound so creepy? Asking a young teenage girl to take pictures for you in exchange for a spark plug? Sir, this is creeping me out. What would you like me to take pictures of?
My friend Bess just got one for her birthday.
Sounds
I
like the
helped her
perfect
figure out
camping
how to
trip it
use
was.
There's a couple of birds I'm supposed
He's
to take
so creepy. He is
pictures
so
of for
creepy.
PEPSOB. That's People for the Preservation and Study of Birds. You can recognize them by their songs, which are on this tape, which you can play on my cassette player, which you're gonna have to get from M's Emporium as soon as you
Ancient
get
technology.
your boat fixed. Think you can handle that?
I don't like either of these
I
answers.
know I can.
Here's everything you'll need. M's Emporium is up lake on the west side. Not that I'm trying to get you out of my hair or anything, but try not to come pestering me till you're done, okay? One more thing. You smoke?
Only when I'm on fire.
Oh, you're a spunky one, aren't you? Well, these woods may not look it, but they're tinder dry. One lit match, and the best bird habitat on the East Coast will go up in smoke. So watch what you do. Because if anything like that happens, I won't be looking for birds anymore. I'll be looking for you. Watch yourself out there.
You watch yourself, weird old man. I do not like him. Ooh, the moon looks so pretty. Wait, can we see the moon by the lake over here? Moon Lake.
It's not safe to take the boat out at night.
I wasn't trying to take the boat out, Nancy. I was just looking at the moon. It looks so pretty. Nancy needs to be fired. Not Spunky. Ew, I hate him. I know. Not a note, but that felt threatening. It definitely did feel threatening. His bad for not explaining in detail without being asked. The way he asked her to take pictures is so creepy. It is so creepy. If I were Nancy, I wouldn't have asked of what and would have just filled the camera with selfies. Here's the pictures you asked for. We never agreed on what kind of pictures. Love the eye makeup. Thank you so much. I did some kind of Moon Lake inspired eye makeup. Only when I'm on fire. All right, let's see. Okay, so we have a spark plug now. We need to take pictures for him. He said, oh, that's the camera, right? Whoa, ancient. I heard herinteractive.com is a great place to learn about the latest detective techniques. Have to check it out when I get back home. Red lent me his spark plug in exchange for taking some pictures of birds for him. Need to go to Emily's on the west side of the lake to ask her for his cassette player. Listen to the birds on the tape he gave me and then take photos of them. Seems simple enough, I hope. Bass. I haven't called Bass. Maybe I should call her. I should explore the shed near the house. Iggy was born... Oh, wow. We wrote all that down. That's nice. Get spark plug for boat. Find bucket to bail out boat. Call Sally to tell her about the ghost. Okay, yeah. Get testing kit from the ranger station. This is kind of nice. This is kind of like a checklist almost. Are you playing on an app on the computer or a disc? Yes, I'm playing. I got the games from Steam. You can get the games either from Steam or from the Her Interactive website. Just like it said at the very top here. Wow, this goes really slow. But it said go to herinteractive.com. My mom's version of camping growing up was sleeping in a sleeping bag in a hotel or in a cabin. Oh, wow. I do know there's like different types of camping, obviously. Okay. You guys let me know. We were talking on our drive, me and my friends. What, this cracks me up. The back of this deer looks so random on the wallpaper. What is your preference for a vacation? Would you pick mountains or beach? For like, let's say you're just going for like a week. Where would you go? Mountains or beach? And you could choose whatever time of year you want. And let's just say you have perfect weather. Let me know in the comments. Mountains or beach? Let's call Bess.
Nancy, how's it going?
Hey, Bess. How'd you know it was me?
Telepathy, of course. Just another of my many talents. You are so full of it. She got caller ID, Nancy. So now, instead of hanging up on the geeks that always call her, she just doesn't answer the phone. Very funny. So what's up?
I could use a nice big hint.
Believe it or not, on some nights, this house gets attacked by a pack of dogs. Sally's so scared of them, she left me here by myself.
Did you say dogs? She couldn't have, George. Dogs don't attack houses.
Mountains, but with a lake. Mountains, can't stand sand. It's a hard one, but I love them both. Beach for the summer, mountains during the fall. Love that answer. I choose mountains, but I need there to be a lake for swimming. Highly agree. Beach. My family does a 9-hour drive to the mountains in Colorado, but we can't drive to go to the beach. Oh, so it makes it more novel for sure. A beach with mountains behind it. That's a good one. This is the conversation we had because we were like, I would say usually mountains with a lake. And I very specifically would say, like, for instance, if I could pick anywhere in the world, Switzerland. If you go to Switzerland and you see like the blue-green lakes during the very middle of the summer when it's the hottest it's going to be, it's still quite cool in Switzerland, but the water is warm enough that you can swim in it and you have a gorgeous epic view of the mountains. So you kind of get everything in one. Crystal clear water, really, really nice. And you don't have to deal with salt water. You don't have to deal with any kind of weird jellyfish, sharks, anything like that. Love that. I think that's really great. I think for me, like, I love the idea of the beach. I love tanning. I love, like, you know, laying out, reading a book. I love looking at the water. But when it comes, and I love swimming. But the ocean just comes with so many problems, I feel like. Like, there tends to be, like, I got my diving certification in Thailand last year, and it was super fun. And it actually, like, helped a lot with any fear that I had of the ocean, because I don't like being able to not being able to see what's underneath me when I'm swimming, and it's so deep. Like, it's crazy to me. But when you do diving, I actually feel like it really helps with that because you can see what's underneath you, and you go all the way down to the bottom and you're like, oh wow, this is what's down here. It's like a whole other world, and it's so beautiful. And with a guide, obviously. But yeah, I love that. Like, I think it's really cool, but that's like a whole other experience. But when it comes to just swimming in the ocean, like, it's so salty all the time. All the salt gets in if you get any salt in your mouth or nose passages, it stings, and like your eyes, and it's just, I don't know, it just feels like such a task, and the currents and everything. Like, swimming in a lake is just a lot nicer in my opinion, but I don't like muddy, nasty, gross lakes. I like the really crystal clear, pretty lakes. In Virginia, we have a lake called Lake Moomaw that's like super pretty, like blue-green, crystal clear water. And I love it because it's so nice to swim in. Specifically a beach in Mexico or Nassau, Bahamas. Oh, the Bahamas are so pretty. We went there on a cruise a couple years ago. It was so nice. Probably go with beach, but I prefer a rocky coastline in Pacific Northwest to a crowded sandy beach. Yeah, I don't like crowded beaches. Don't love that. Pacific Northwest is so pretty. Depends on how relaxing I want it to be. Beach forever. I do, and it depends on the beach. Like, I do really like tropical beaches. Like, Thailand had some really, really pretty beaches. And I obviously grew up in Belize that had some pretty beaches as well. I feel like they both have pros and cons. Not really into swimming, but love tide pools at the beach. Ooh, yeah. Mary, May the 4th be with you. What's your favorite Star Wars meme? Oh my goodness. What are you guys' favorite Star Wars memes? I have not seen Star Wars in a while. I've watched all the movies. I haven't watched a lot of the shows and stuff. I did really, really enjoy, what's it called? What is the show called with Diego Luna? That's funny how I can think of his name, but I can't think of the name of the show that they had recently. I loved that show on Disney Plus, but I haven't watched a ton of the Star Wars shows in general. There were definitely dogs. They came
They
out of
were
nowhere.
definitely dogs. They came out of nowhere and started leaping at the windows and scratching at the doors like they wanted to get in.
Maybe that was just their way of being friendly.
These dogs were not friendly, believe me, and they had glowing yellow eyes. A birdwatcher I ran into said they were ghosts.
Ghosts?
The man who
They're
built
so
Sally's
cute.
place on Moon Lake was a gangster. The birdwatcher said that the
Andor,
ghosts of
yes.
his dogs show up every time someone new tries to
so
live
good.
here.
The place is haunted by ghost dogs? Like there's such a thing as ghosts. But it does sound like you've got another mystery on your hands, Detective Drew.
I'm gonna go to the beach for the outlets and clam chowder. That's it. Oh, clam chowder's so good. Up in New England area, if you go get doughboys and clam chowder, doughboys are like these like fried bread things, and they put like cinnamon and sugar on them. So good. So much fun. The first time I went diving in the ocean, I went 74 feet down. Nice. Having blue milk for dinner. Nice. Yeah, Andor was such a good show. Even if you're like not into Star Wars that much, I highly recommend watching that one. Diego Luna was so good in it, and just like the theming, it felt very appropriate for the time period that we're living in currently, and it was so well directed, and all the sets and everything were just so amazing and detailed. Costumes, the characters, the writing, there was so many good episodes.
There's a private cemetery in the woods out back. Malone and his dogs are supposedly buried there.
Creepy.
And there were paw prints in the cemetery. Fresh paw prints.
Are you sure you're going to be all right there by yourself? We'd volunteer to drive out there and keep you company, but unfortunately my car's in the shop, and you know what a scaredy cat George is.
That's okay. There's really no room, and believe me, living conditions here are pretty primitive.
Scaredy cat, huh? You're gonna pay for that remark, dear cousin.
Gonna get us the new Mandalorian meals from Burger King. Ooh, what do those have in them? Definitely the best Star Wars content we've had in a while. Yeah, I agree. I feel like it's easy to just put out a lot of like shows that are not that great in general, but I appreciated all the effort that went into that one. Will admit I do love Hawaii's beaches, and also maybe paired with a lava flow. Ooh, yeah, Hawaii looks amazing. Jason has been, but I have not been. I saw all his pictures and footage and stuff. It looks so nice because then you've got mountains and beach, right? You can do some hiking and see all the views. So pretty.
I could sure use a nice big hint right about now.
The boat's all bailed out. You should be good to go. Just put your life jacket on, pull the start cord, and let her rip.
Bye, you guys.
See ya. Bye.
Bye. Okay, let's go to bed, and then we will get up in the morning and fix the boat. Oh, I was also going to ask, also, it is May the 4th, but also it is, right, are we supposed to make it AM? It was PM, right? It is also the Met Gala tonight. I don't know how many of you watch the Met Gala. I love watching the Met Gala. First of all, I love even more than like the celebrities and all the crazy rich people. I just like knowing the theme and seeing what the exhibit usually is. I was just seeing someone talk about one of the previous exhibits for the Sleeping Beauties theme, and they had all these like really, really old, beautiful fashion pieces that they had preserved and were having on exhibition. I love the Met. It is one of my favorite museums in the United States, and yeah, just so gorgeous. So love looking at all the history and all the history of the fashion and all that. It's so fun. But I also do love seeing the red carpet looks and seeing like what everybody wears. I'm often very disappointed in some of the really simple looks. I was just reading the rules for the Met Gala, and it's so funny, like you can get blacklisted if you don't like follow the theme or whatever, and I'm like, that is so not true, because there's so many people that have not followed the theme. But I've had some really, really definitely favorite looks over the years. I was just seeing someone bring up oh, what's her name? I can't remember her name. Ryan Reynolds' wife. I don't love her, but her outfit was really, really cool. She had the Statue of Liberty outfit where it was like 2 looks in one. It was so cool. But anyway, I also am a huge Emma Chamberlain fan, and she's going to be there doing interviews this year, and I'm so excited to see her. Not like in person, just to watch her on the stream. But yeah, anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing this evening after I get off stream. I'm going to be watching that. Let's see. I think I saw Beyonce is going to be there this year too. Let's open this up. Yeah, where's our spark plug? Can we... What does that mean? Plus 0 minus plus. Oh. Let's look at this again. Plus 0 minus plus. Is that correct? Oh, it worked. Oh, we didn't fix it. Girl detective drowns in lake. Really, Nancy? You drowned? What, you can't swim? What in the world? Emma's interviews are always so good. She's such a natural. She's so good at interviewing people. Caught a stream while I'm on vacation. I'm in Austria right now. That's so exciting. Austria's so beautiful. Love the Met Gala. Hi, Winter. Welcome in. Blake Lively. That's who it was. Ryan Reynolds' wife is Blake Lively. Yeah. Ghost Dogs is probably the most aesthetically inspired game from real local locations you can visit. Spooky and calm vibes. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the Moon Lake in real life. We're going to it next year for the Clue Crew trip. It looks really pretty. I forgot about that one, yeah. Don't need her to die, I need her to get fired for bingo. Nancy, apparently she can't swim, apparently. Okay, we need to fix, oh, I need a life jacket. Apparently she can't swim. Is that like canon that she can't swim? Oh, apparently we don't need to fix the boat. Is it good? Yes, it's good. All right, let's go to M's Emporium. It's a really pretty boat ride. Was walking in the Upper East Side yesterday and walked by the Met to see how it was set up for today. Would love to be there today, but work. That's so cool that you live so close. What did I miss? How to do dishes real quick? How'd you die? I didn't wear my life vest because apparently Nancy can't swim getting in the boat. There she is. I do not like this woman. I feel like I do not like most people in this game.
Hey there. Welcome to M's Emporium. I'm Emily Griffin.
Emily Griffin. My name's Nancy Drew.
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm staying out at the old Malone place. You know, the house Sally McDonald bought.
Now, what's she doing inviting guests out to that old dump?
She's got a little problem she's hoping I can solve. But right now, I need a chainsaw.
A chainsaw?
You know what? Nancy can swim. Because there's the game where she has the diving suit and she goes down underneath the water and she's down there for forever swimming around trying to find stuff. Lies. She never would have drowned.
A tree fell down in the driveway behind my car, and now I'm blocked in.
I'll get Tucker Davis to take care of it.
Tucker
Gotta
Davis.
warn you, though. Tucker tends to do things in his own sweet time. So how come Sally ain't with you?
Why does she have a thick southern accent when we're in Pennsylvania? Shouldn't she be saying, what is it that they say, wooder? Why is she so southern?
The ghost dog scared her off.
I told her. I said, Sally, that old house is gonna be nothing but trouble. And sure enough, Malone's hounds have come back. Just when we all thought they were finally resting in peace.
Have you ever seen the dogs?
Nope. Don't want to, neither. Just hearing them howl's bad enough. Scares the bejeebies out of me.
Bejeebies. Guess we can count half to swim. Yes, yeah, you can count that. I'm from PA. You'd be surprised how southern people sound here. Really? Your family sounds it. That's so interesting because I'm in Virginia, which is south of Pennsylvania. I mean, I'm in like a mid-sized city, so maybe that's part of it, but there's not very many southern people here at all. And if you go over to like other states that are on the same level, like West Virginia, you'll have some more country than southern. And I have family in Pennsylvania, and they don't sound like this at all. So maybe it's just certain parts. Let's see. When was the last time they appeared?
I got the bejeebies scared out of me twice last night. Just before I saw the dogs, I caught a man named Red Knot prowling around outside the house.
The bird watcher. Comes in every so often to stock
Yeah, I
up
don't know
on
if he's
that
watching
weirdo
birds.
food he eats. You know how them tree hugger types are.
Wait, weirdo food he eats. What kind of foods does he eat? Yeah, it seemed more he was into watching birds.
It seemed to me that he was more into watching birds than hugging trees.
Yeah, well, whatever. One thing's for sure, he's gonna wind up with a dose of buckshot in his hind end if he keeps tramping through people's yards making noises like he just popped out of a UFO.
Oh, you're right about that. You're right about that. He's creeping me out. Definitely have the Amish and Dutch accent and stuff here too. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, my family they live in, what's it called? They live in Pennsylvania in, why can I not think of any words today? What's the capital of Pennsylvania? Philadelphia. They live in Philadelphia, in like northern Philadelphia. And yeah, they love going to like the Amish or Dutch like bakeries and stuff and getting a bunch of really good pastries and things and breads and stuff. So good. Makeup is gorgeous. Thank you so much. Keep on trucking remains in my head. Yeah. Hind end. Let's see.
These so-called ghost dogs left very real paw prints. I saw some near the cemetery that's by the Malone house. Have you ever been there?
Can't say as I have. Poking around cemeteries ain't exactly a hobby with me.
Me. Oh, thanks for redeeming Hydrate, Kate Mazing. Oh my goodness. Wait, what did you make it to the top 5 of? Emma Chamberlain did a great job other years. Glad she's back. Love her. Watching American Idol tonight because I know someone who's on it. Otherwise, I would be viewing the Met Gala carpet. What? That's so cool. He made it to the top 5, Chris, which is so crazy. What? That's insane. I don't think I have a streaming platform that has American Idol. I wish I did though because it looks so fun. I'll have to look him up though. That's exciting that you know someone on it. Isn't there a death where the boat explodes? Probably. It's like how you die riding the bike in Deception Island if you don't put on the helmet. That is one of my least favorite deaths in the Nancy Drew games because it just doesn't make any sense. I feel like you can tell it was made for kids though because like they want the kids to be safe and wear their helmet, which I get. You definitely wouldn't die if you didn't have a helmet. You might get injured, but die?
Mr. Knott did me a favor, and in return he asked me to pick up a cassette player from you.
Oh, yeah. I got it right here. Thought maybe the old coot had forgotten he left it here.
You were just going to keep it? I think the capital of PA is technically Harrisburg. Wait, it is? I did not know that.
What else can I do you for?
Waldo
Does the name Waldo Matthias mean anything to you?
Can't say as it does.
Moon Lake has shallow edges that suddenly drop into deep water. Even in warm weather, the deeper water would be very cold without proper gear, which equals unalive. Moon Lake has a lot of weeds which grab you. Oh, that's crazy.
Where do you find your...
So maybe she would die.
Bless you. It's all the dust. Sometimes I think it grows on this stuff.
Some of those old bottles are beautiful. Where'd you get them?
Found 'em. See, back in the days of Prohibition, that old Malone place used to be Party Central. Only way to get to and from back then was by boat. And when those boats dumped, on account of bad weather or bad driving or the feds suddenly showing up, well, everything from diamond necklaces to full bottles of illegal booze sank to the bottom of the lake.
Finders
So
keepers.
it's finders keepers, huh?
That's right. See, recovering objects from the lake bed is illegal. According to Squeaky Wheel Acres, dragging the lake for artifacts was upsetting its delicate eco-balance. So thanks mostly to his constant squawking, the state banned it.
She's hilarious. Chris is in your top 3 faves. That's awesome. That is so cool. Haven't watched American Idol in years. It's been fun to follow. I also don't have live TV, so I have to go to my mom's or aunt's. Yeah, I know I just started watching 2 years ago. When they started on Disney Plus having what's it called? Dancing with the Stars live. We always joke, me and Jason always joke, live from Hollywood. Whenever they have that, I love how you can like vote in and stuff. Love watching Robert Irwin this past season. So fun. But yeah, I've loved watching that one, and I have Disney Plus, so I've been able to see that one. But I would love to be able to watch American Idol too. I like the whole like live concept, but on streaming. And I also like when you can vote. That's fun too. She sounds like a mixture of an Appalachian accent and Georgian. Yeah, it's definitely Georgia because I grew up in Georgia and she definitely sounds like she's from Georgia. You say you acquired this stuff legally?
Squeaky Wheel Acres?
Jeff Akers, local park ranger. I keep telling him all this stuff washed up on shore. But does that snobby little stickler for rules believe me?
Sounds like you aren't real fond of Ranger Acres.
Jeff Akers could take all his precious rules and regulations and take a flying leap. Now, I got nothing against getting more customers in here, mind you. But I kind of like Moon Lake the way it is. Small, quiet, out of the way. But Jeff Akers, why, there's nothing he'd like better than to see all the lake and all the property around it turned into one big, noisy, jam-packed state park.
Guess I'll see you later.
Nope.
You betcha.
I didn't mean to click that. Sorry.
Howdy, Nancy.
Wait, I can't ask her anymore.
Guess
Oh,
I'll
man.
see you later.
Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. All right. Live bait. 5 for $4. We don't need live bait, do we? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, okay. Guess that's what we just touch it and then leave. We got some antiques over here. Buy a piece of the past. 80 years ago, Moon Lake was crawling with gangsters, flappers, and jazz musicians from the big city. They traveled to and from parties by boat and were so rich that if they accidentally dropped something in the lake, they wouldn't even bother going after it. Each item you see here was fished out of Moon Lake and most likely belonged to some wealthy big shot by legal means. Don't go home without buying at least one genuine artifact from the Roaring 20s. M's Emporium. Okay, so these plates, bottles, that's pretty cool. I mean, we don't know if it's a genuine artifact, but it's still cool. Live bait sold here. We have to organize this thing later, don't we? There's some stuff over there. M. Benson Aviation. Millie gets you there. No hunting. Buy your fishing license here. Is that all we needed, I guess? I have my life vest on. Can't drown me. Like that your dog is a ghost right now. Good one. I don't know where she went. Ember Wimber. Come here. Ember Wimber. Come here, Ember Wimber. You guys want another treat? Oh, that's when they come when I have a treat. Where's Ember Wimber? Where is she? Ember Wimber. Is she on the couch? Where'd she go? I don't know where Ember is. Willow's here. Oh, here she comes. Come here, Ember. Come here. No, not for you. This is for Ember. Little boogers. Ranger Station, Moon Lake State Park. There he is, Squeaky Whale Acres.
Hello, can I help you?
And all their accents are completely different from each other. I guess maybe they're not from here. My name's not from around these parts. My name's Nancy Drew. I'm visiting Sally McDonald.
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm visiting Sally
Probably
McDonald.
got scared from
Are
the
you
start of the
park
game.
Ranger?
My
Park
audio's in my
Ranger
earphones,
Jeff
so they can't
Akers,
hear it.
At
But
your service. Let's see. Sally McDonald is the woman who bought the old Malone place.
his voice sounds very familiar. Who voices him? It sounds like somebody else we know. Do you have Hulu or just Disney Plus? I need to get the bundle because it's actually cheaper to get the bundle that has both. I really need to do that. It's just on my to-do list and I haven't done it yet. So when I do get it, then I'll have access to a lot more stuff. Same here. I just totally stream nowadays. Live TV's too unpredictable for my autistic brain. I agree with that. I hate how streaming has so many commercials now, though, unless you pay like an insane amount of money. But is he hot? Chat, is he hot? Wait, are you guys taking a poll? Oh, man. Is Ranger Acres, or dare I say it, Red Knot hot? What? Red Knot? Wait, so which is the vote for? Is the vote for Ranger Acres? Hot or not? Is that what you're saying? Vote in the poll chat even if not playing bingo. I say yes. I say Ranger Acres is hot. Also, he's not super old, so it's not weird like it was with Henrik. Not is not hot. Yeah, no, definitely not. He's just a creep. But no, Ranger Acres I think is hot. Willow Billow, yeah. Scott Plusquellic. This was the only thing he ever voiced. Really? His voice sounds so familiar. You said genuine like Fatima from Last Train made me very happy. Yes. Genuine.
That's right. Only she's gone back to Philadelphia. Malone's dogs got to her.
Don't tell me she believes all that ghost dog stuff.
Does that mean you don't?
There's always a logical explanation for everything, whatever's out there.
Wait,
And
what did
no
you say?
less
People
than
have their own
exactly what they
interests?
look
Libby, don't
and sound
judge. Wait,
Dogs.
don't judge people thinking
Living,
Red Knot is
breathing,
hot.
Very noisy.
Who thinks Red Knot is hot? I am absolutely judging. Red Knot is nothing but creepy. Just want to clarify that I think Ranger Acres is hot, not Red Knot. Very important clarification, Claire. No one beats my boy Raddick. Yes, I love how you're always in here supporting Raddick Giuseppe. Raddick was definitely one of the cutest in the Nancy Drew games, in my opinion. He had a good voice. His voice was good. Good voice actor. What do you think dogs would attack? Why do you think?
Why do you think dogs would attack Sally's house?
Dogs can be trained to do almost anything.
This is actually the biggest sweep we've had in bingo. It's clearly because of Red Knot. Out of the 3 characters, Ranger Acres is hot. Yeah, it's definitely not. It's definitely not Emily, and it's definitely not Red Knot. Red Knot would be on a hear me out. Yeah, like on a hear me out cake. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I would hear you out on that.
Any idea what would make a dog's eyes glow yellow?
Something in their diet, maybe? Some oddball vitamin or protein.
I might hear you out if you're like over the age of 50 and you think he's cute and maybe you love bird watching as well. You know who should get with him is the lady from White Wolf Lodge. White Wolf Bicycle Creek. That lady. What's her name? The really mean one that I don't like. I know she ends up being nice later, but I still don't like her. He should be with her. She loves bird watching. Top 3 hear me outs for Nancy Drew. Oh my. Do you guys have any unpopular opinions of like who you think is attractive in Nancy Drew? I mean, Henrik was one on the last stream. A lot of people thought he was cute. I agree that Henrik has a really nice voice, but he was what, like 65 or something? It's a little weird. The cowboy in Secret of Shadow Ranch is, well, yeah, Dave. Everybody agrees on that one. I don't know anybody that doesn't like Dave. Guadalupe. Yeah, Lupe. Yeah, her. They'd be a perfect match. You're having eggs and a cinnamon raisin English muffin for dinner. That sounds amazing, Katie. Yeah, let me know in the chat what you guys are having for dinner. What's for dinner? Jess, you and Katie are on the same wavelength. You both said that at the same time in separate chats.
As a park ranger, don't you want to know for sure what's behind these dog attacks?
Do you always ask this many questions?
Yes, as a matter of fact,
as a
fatter of Mac, I
I'm
do.
a very busy man, Ms. Drew, but I am here to serve the public.
You sound so done. You really should be more used to answering questions if you're a park ranger, honestly. It's like all about that, isn't it? Saw a thirst trap someone made of Henrik on Reddit the other day. I died. It was so funny. That is hilarious. Oh my goodness. If you find it again, send it to me. That is so funny. Grilled chicken breast with baked potato and garlic bread and salad. Ooh, that sounds so good. He's here to serve. Yeah. Yeah, serve, not serve. I'm dead. Flatbreads, pizzas. Ooh, we just got it. Our poll just ended and we got an absolutely 85% for Ranger Acres being hot. It's been confirmed. Ollie is a hear me out. He has that rugged thing going on. You guys have a thing for all these old men. This is so funny. Ollie from White Wolf. I'm almost 50 and Red Knot is a no from. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Because I feel like at any age I would not be interested in that man. That is hilarious about Ollie. I can't get over that. All I can picture is him saying, I shot and I missed and I shot again. And he's just so funny. Like, I don't get it. Maybe if his personality was different, maybe. If I'm going on looks alone, maybe I can see what you're talking about. Steak and stuffing. That sounds amazing. Thanos is my main man and I'll die on that hill. He is attractive. Terrible personality, but he's attractive. Flatbread pizzas and Caesar salad. Yum. Leftovers. We had family over this weekend and did all the grilling, so we need to get rid of all of it. That sounds really yum. We love a rugged handyman. I blame Charlie from Twilight. Okay, that's a hear me out all here. He is actually attractive, I would say. But he's also got a great personality. Do you have something I could use to test the well water?
Do you have something I could use to test the well water at Sally's?
Sure do. Simple to use, too. Just pump some water into this vial, return the sample to me, I'll send it off, and in a day or two, you'll find out whether or not your water's fit to drink.
Thanks for being so helpful.
Does everyone out here have a well?
Everyone who doesn't want to die of thirst does. Hooking up to a municipal water supply is out of the question. Too expensive.
As far as I know, a really good creamy pasta my mom made for dinner. Ooh, that sounds good. Pasta's always good. Deirdre Shannon. Okay, that's one I will absolutely hear out every time. And I love the whole thing where people are like shipping her and Nancy together. Like, I could totally see that. I could totally see that. Enemies to lover situation. Having a salad. Look, I don't know if I thought I could fix him or if I had low self-esteem or what, but when I was a teen, I had a crush on Scott from Trail of the Twister. No, Joanna, no. He is the biggest jerk of all time. And he doesn't look attractive. That's like the ultimate, like, oh, I can fix him. Oh, I couldn't stand him. He was so mean. He had a bad temper.
This place isn't exactly your ordinary ranger station, is it?
It's also the Moon Lake Post Office, and it's the unofficial Moon Lake Museum of Factual and Natural History. I've lived here all my life, so I can't help but feel obligated to protect not only the area's flora and
Wow,
fauna,
he lived here his whole life,
but
and yet
also
he
its
doesn't
past.
sound anything like Emily. Tex probably isn't that much of a hear me out, but I thought he was way hotter than the younger cowboy guy. I hear that. Not because of his looks necessarily, but my man's voice. Tex has such a good voice. And also his personality, like the fact that he's like rough around the edges, but he's actually really a sweetheart. And I love his whole thing with Mary Ozzie. So cute. So cute. Either gonna have sockeye salmon or halibut. Had chimichurri swordfish skewers last night. That sounds amazing. Yes to Deirdre. Charlie was the real victim in Twilight for real. Poor guy. Yes, absolutely. So I did not watch the Twilight movies when I was like growing up. I didn't watch them until I was an adult. And I remember being horrified at like how they treated poor Charlie. I felt so bad for him. Oh my goodness. What about Thanos from Labyrinth of Lies? We were just talking about him. Terrible personality in my opinion, but he was hot. I think he was hot. Tex from Secret of Shadow Ranch would be a hear me out. Yeah, we were just saying that. We all know. Wait, what did you say about Trail of the Twister? Love Chase from Trail of the Twister. I've actually heard that from multiple people. He's definitely a very specific type. He's not attractive to me, but I definitely can see how people like that kind of. He's got a little bit of like golden retriever energy going on. Acres is fine. Yeah. Oh my goodness, reading you guys' comments. My husband just asked Thanos, as in Thanos? Thanos from like the snap from the Avengers. No, not that Thanos. We got to draw the line at Paw from the Tornado Game. Okay, no. Unless you're over the age of 65, we're not. No, Paw is not. He's a grandpa. Nobody better be thinking he's hot. Having carnitas tacos for dinner, yummy. Oh my goodness, you guys' comments are cracking me up. Happy Star Wars Day, yes. Happy May the 4th.
Which is apparently rather colorful.
As a member of the law enforcement community, I prefer to dwell on the positive aspects of history instead of on the activities of a bunch of glorified thugs.
Low-key love Brady Armstrong. Used to screenshot him in the game and set it as my computer background. That is amazing. Oh my goodness. Personally thought Brady was objectively hot, but that was unpopular. I was just saying this when we were playing Final Scene. I was saying, do you guys think he's hot? He's one of those ones that I think he looks hot. And I actually like his voice too, but I feel like his personality obviously sucks majorly. He also low-key gives me gay vibes. Like, I feel like he would be gay. Like I that's just like my instinct, but maybe I'm wrong about that. But he's definitely very hot looking. Somebody said, what was somebody saying about his haircut, though? There was someone that said they didn't like his haircut. Not Paul. Fun fact, they filmed Twilight at my son's high school. What? That's so cool. Elliot from Haunted Carousel. Wow, I have not played that one in a while. I'm trying to remember what he looks like. His hair's like curly, right? Does he have like freckles, too? I thought he was pretty attractive, yeah. And he's a painter. Only if you're a ma looking for a paw. Then it's allowed. Can we all at least agree on Alejandro from Scarlet Hand? Yes, we already agreed on that. We took a vote. Pretty much everybody thought that. I will say his personality is a little rough around the edges. When we were playing this last time, she's like, I better get back to work at the museum. And he's like, yes, you should. And he was just like a little bit rude in general, but his personality could use a little work, but he was definitely attractive looking. And I appreciate his passion for all the artifacts from Mexico.
So you'd probably like to see the old Malone place torn down and forgotten.
Not necessarily. It's hard to ignore its potential as a tourist attraction. And if that's what it takes to draw more people to Moon Lake, I'm a reasonable man.
Totally agree. I always felt like Brady is closeted. Yeah. When I watched you play Trail of the Twister, I hadn't played it in years. I just wondered what was wrong with me. Scott was so much worse than I remembered. He is terrible. Tex's voice always scares the heck out of me. Loved Charlie from Haunted Mansion when I was a kid. He has Ned's voice. I think it's Ned's voice, honestly, that does it. Like, and he's pretty cute too. I feel like Charlie's pretty cute in Haunted Mansion. Is Ned a hear me out at this point? I mean, I feel like everybody likes everyone except for Ned. I like Ned. I think Ned's very sweet. I do wish we saw him in the games at some point. We get to play as him in Alibi and Ashes, but we never get to see him. I love Scott Carty's voice acting for him, though. He does a great job with that. And I'm glad they've kept him over all these years, too, in the newer games. Oh my goodness, you guys are so funny. What about Holt? Holt Scotto? Holt Scotto? Is that who you're talking about right now? Shorty M. You think Holt Scotto is hot? Hate to say it, but some of the hottest men are gay. It's so unfortunate. Isn't there a lyric about that in Olivia Rodrigo's song? All the guys I like are gay. They groom themselves so well. They have really nice fresh haircuts. They know all about fashion. They know all about emotions and feelings. Like, it's just so great. And it's just so unfortunate sometimes that they aren't interested in us. Oh my goodness. Holt Scotto's voice I do not like at all.
Would it be okay if I looked around?
Please do. And if you have any questions, any more questions, just ask.
I have a feeling I shouldn't ask you because you're getting a little annoyed with me.
What do you know about the cemetery behind the Malone house?
People are buried there. Beyond that, what's to know?
Thanks for that. That was brilliant. The only good looks personality guys in the games, in my opinion, would be Dylan and Dave. Wait, so Dave is in Shadow Ranch. Who's Dylan? Oh, Dylan from the Tomb of the Lost Queen? Yes. I said this when we played that one. I actually thought he was really hot. I actually wish that they had more like flirting or whatever with him and Nancy in that game. I did not like that game in general, but Sunny June. I do think Sunny June's cute. I definitely think he's cute. I actually loved the pairing of Sunny June and Bess. I thought that was adorable. Goth boy from Crystal Skull. I cannot unsee him as the Kardashians' mom. What's her name? Kris Jenner? I cannot unsee him as her. I saw them side by side and like I cannot unsee it. Oh my goodness.
Is Malone buried there?
That's the rumor.
The inscription on one of the tombstones reads Waldo Matthias. Does that name ring any bells?
Not in my steeple.
He's so done with my questions. Oh my goodness, guys. I gotta go let Ember out 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Wait, we have a letter? Oh, is that our letter to Ned? What just happened? Oh crap, what just happened? No, it got out of it. Oh no. Let's see if I can. Where did I last save from? No. Wait, what's my second chance? Do I have a second chance? This was before I left, wasn't it? Wait, so had I not talked to Emily at all? Crap, guys. Why have I not saved in so long? Oh, let me see. Let's see if we talked to Emily yet. I might have to go through our conversation options again. Also, why do I have no audio? Let me save really quick. And then I'm gonna exit this. Or no, I hear audio. I think maybe it's not connected. 1 second. Okay, it's back now. Speed run. Does Ned ever make an appearance? No, he doesn't. Oh my goodness. Like an actual appearance in the games? Love Dave, yeah. Hear me out. Carson Drew, he would treat me right. Yes, Carson Drew's
Howdy,
amazing.
Nancy.
Guess
Oh, we
I'll
did
see
have
you
a
later.
conversation with her. Okay, good.
Hee-hoo.
Okay. Okay. So we did talk to her. It's just him that we didn't talk to. Is that what it is? Let's see how bad it is. Oh, I forgot to put on my life. No, I have my life. Okay, good. This is Nancy Drew Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. Let's see if we've talked to him before.
Hello. Can I help you?
Ugh, we haven't. All right.
Hi, my name's Nancy Drew.
We'll just go through
I'm
some of the
visiting
conversation
Sally
options.
McDonald. Are you the park ranger?
Park
At least we don't have
Ranger
to talk to
Jeff
her all
Akers,
over again,
at your
too.
service. Let's
Daddy
see.
Golf
Sally
Ball. Golf Ball
McDonald
Daddy for the win. I'm dead.
is the woman who bought the old Malone
Frank.
place.
Oh, yes. I like Frank. I think we can all agree on Daddy Golf Ball. Have we ever decided which Hardy boy is hottest? Add that as a poll, Princess Emily. Frank or Joe Hardy? Okay, and remind, like, okay, just so I'm clear, which one is Frank and which one is Joe? Frank is the one that they always ship with Nancy, which is the one with darker hair, right? That's my personal pick. I think he's cuter, but some people think that Joe is funnier. Cheeseburger.
That's right. Only she's gone back to Philadelphia. Malone's dogs got to her.
Don't tell me she believes all that ghost dog stuff.
Does that mean you don't?
There's always
You
a
thought
logical
Sonny was
explanation
gay?
for everything.
I honestly could
Whatever's
see that
out
too,
there,
honestly.
I'm sure they're no more and no less than exactly what they look and sound like. Dogs. Living, breathing, very noisy dogs.
Any idea what would make a dog's eyes glow yellow?
Something in their diet.
Joe
maybe?
is the scariest character on the
oddball vitamin
Capu
or
Cave
protein.
game. That is way too true, unfortunately. You guys remember they look like cavemen in that game? It was really bad. Really bad. They literally don't even look like themselves. Yeah, then it's like, okay, which one's hotter? But then it's like, in which game, though? They looked way better in Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon, which is an earlier game than Capu Cave.
As
Oh
a
my
park
goodness.
ranger, don't you want to know for sure what's behind these dog attacks?
Do you always ask this many questions?
You get bi vibes from Sonny. I was literally just gonna say that. I was like, maybe he's bi. I do get bi vibes from him. I was gonna say I feel like he could go either way. I agree on that one. Not Kris Jenner. That's so accurate. Yeah. With what's his name from? What is his name from Crystal Skull? This is my favorite chat. The implied Frank is in love with Nancy voicemail will live rent free in my head forever. Yes. I have the cassette player. Yes, I do. That's true. Thanks for pointing that out. I was going to say second chance is usually good at keeping up. Yeah. We got distracted by hot guys. We did.
Sorry, it's my nature. But would it be okay if I asked a few more?
I'm
Joe
a
is
very
our
busy
himbo.
man, Miss Drew, but I am here to serve the public.
Frank is older, I think. I need a jank or fro. I need Joe's looks and humor with Frank's intelligence and commitment. Jank. That'd be such a terrible name. And fro.
Do you have something I could use to test the well water at
I saw
Sally's?
someone on
Sure
live
do.
dressed as Shorty
Simple to
making the
use,
cake
too.
from the
Just
game.
pump
That is
some
so
water into this
epic.
vial, return the sample
Was it
to me, I'll send it off, and in a
oh,
day
what's
or
her
two, you'll
name?
find
There's a
out
girl
whether
that
or
does so
not
many
your water's fit
cosplays
to
and
drink.
she's so funny. She's so good at it. Okay, perfect.
Does everyone out here have a well?
Everyone who doesn't want to die of thirst does. Hooking up to a municipal water supply is out of the question. Too expensive.
Yeah, put it up as a poll if you can, Princess Emily, for who's hotter, Frank or Joe. Did we do it already? I don't think we did it already, but we should put one of that. I think that'd be so funny. I do think Ned would be really cute if we actually got to see him in the game, just judging off of like his picture that Nancy has, like in Alibi and Ashes. I feel like he'd be super cute. What do you know about the cemetery?
What do you know about the cemetery behind the Malone house?
People are buried there. Beyond that, what's to know?
Are Malone's dogs buried there?
That's the rumor.
As someone who also has well water acres is correct.
The inscription on one of the tombstones reads Waldo Matthias. Does that name ring any bells?
Not in my steeple.
They should do a game where we get to be Ned. You do get to play as Ned in Alibi and Ashes. You get to play as Bess, George, and Ned, and Nancy in Alibi and Ashes. It's one of my favorite games. I think it's probably in my top 5, maybe.
This place isn't exactly your ordinary ranger station, is it?
It's also the Moon Lake Post Office, and it's the unofficial Moon Lake Museum of Factual and Natural History. I've lived here all my life, so I can't help but feel obligated to protect not only the area's flora and fauna, but also its past.
So you know all about Mickey Malone?
As a member of the law enforcement community, I prefer to dwell on the positive aspects of history instead of on the activities of a bunch of glorified thugs.
So you probably like to see it torn down and forgotten.
As an officer of the law, can you think
Thank
of
you so
anyone
much for
who
the
might wanna
subscription with
scare Sally off her
Prime, Megan
property?
Ellie.
The
Thank you
woman
so
who wants to shop
much.
across the lake? Emily Griffin? I can't prove it, but I'm pretty sure she's been
Pretty
dragging
sure.
the lake in
Oop,
front
just
of
took my earring
Malone's
out.
house for artifacts, which is illegal. It would be a lot easier for her to do her dirty work if nobody was living there.
Also, in case you guys didn't know, you do get a free subscription on Twitch every month with Amazon Prime. So if you have Amazon Prime, you can use that. You can connect it on Twitch. I believe it's in the Twitch browser. In the browser version of Twitch. You can connect your Amazon Prime account and then it'll notify you that you have a free subscription available and you can use it on anyone of your choice. So thank you so much to those of you that use it on me every month. I really appreciate it.
You think it would be best if Malone's house was just torn down and forgotten?
Not necessarily. It's hard to ignore its
Thank you so much
potential
for the
as a tourist
follow.
attraction. And if that's what it takes to draw more people to Moon Lake, I'm a reasonable man.
Would it be okay if I looked around?
Please do. And if you have any questions,
Oh, there's a link in the
Any
mobile version now
more
and it takes you to the
questions,
mobile browser. Okay, perfect.
just ask.
Well, there you go. It's even easier than it was before. Need to figure out how to connect my husband's Prime account so I can sub to you again. Oh, thank you so much. Would you mind
Would you
mailing,
mind mailing this letter for me?
to my
Not
boyfriend?
at all.
Thanks
for all your help.
Always a pleasure. Oh, and one last thing. The deer mouse population has boomed this year, so please take precautions if you're cleaning out any area where they may have nested. They can carry some nasty diseases.
Thanks for the tip, Ranger Acres.
Nice. Poison ivy. Oh, yes, save. Thank you so much for reminding me. I would have forgotten. Poison ivy. All right, learn to identify it. Leaves of 3, beware of me. Who is sensitive? Some people are very sensitive to poison ivy. They can develop a severe rash with blisters and extreme swelling. Oh my. What is this? Giardia. Oh my goodness. Terrible. Caused by a parasite? I'm pretty sure I've had Giardia before. I had it when I lived in Belize. Yeah, from a river. I went swimming in a river and I didn't even know it was something that you could get. Very contagious. Never drink untreated water. You must drink water. If you must use water that you suspect and hate the water. Interesting. Lyme disease. Oh my goodness. We're hearing all about this right now in Virginia. I have a friend who has alpha-gal, which is also from ticks, where you can... So once you get bit by the tick, you get alpha-gal and you can't have any kind of meat from mammals. So no beef, no pork. Yeah, it really, really sucks. And there's no cure for it. And you basically just have it for years. She had it last time she had it was for like 7 years or something. And then it just went away on its own. And then she didn't have it. And then now she got it again, which is so unfortunate. But yeah, Lyme disease also. My mother-in-law had Lyme disease, multiple, my aunt as well. So terrible. It has all kinds of horrible symptoms as well. Make sure you get that tick spray this summer. I was going to say there's been a huge fluctuation of massive amounts of ticks this year, and especially where I live. And even on our road, which we're like in a neighborhood, like a middle-class neighborhood in like, you know, more of a city area, Jason got 4 different ticks on him recently. Just crawling, thankfully. They didn't bite him, but not good. Wear light-colored clothing so you can see ticks and knock them away before they can attach to your skin. Always wear a long-sleeve shirt and tuck the bottoms of your pants into your socks or boots, which, again, this is really hard for me because I get, like, heat sickness or, like, heat stroke or anything like that really easily. I'm super sensitive to the heat, which is unfortunate because, like, I can't be out here wearing long sleeves and long pants in the summertime. But I do recommend Off Deep Woods, not sponsored, when I lived in Belize in tropical country, which is like the most intense, I would use Off Deep Woods. It has, what's that called? DEET, D-E-E-T, which is like really strong chemical in it. And it's one of their most strong versions of Off. And it smells really strong, but it's really good. And it works for ticks as well. I also have a special tick spray that's for like spraying your clothes and stuff, but I haven't used that before yet. Inspect your skin carefully after every outing. If you find any ticks, remove them by grasping them with a pair of tweezers, then pulling with a firm, steady motion and washing the area with antiseptic. See your doctor immediately if you developed any symptoms of Lyme disease. It's the same thing. Forest fire prevention. Alrighty, use common sense. Don't let 1 minute of carelessness destroy what it took nature decades to create. Amen. Forest fires are so sad. Lyme disease comes from Lyme CT. Ticks were from Europe, if I remember correctly. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. It's crazy, yeah. Joe is the scariest character. Oh, yeah, I saw that already. They should have game. I bought a Tamagotchi at Walmart the other day. I couldn't resist. It was part of my childhood. Aw, that's so nice. I do not mess around with ticks. I'm paranoid about them. Yeah, it can change your whole life having Lyme disease. Thanks for the hydrate, Jess. Playing this as a kid, I thought it was called Guardiasis. Or Guardiasis. Giardia. Another reason to not go hiking. Oh my goodness. They seriously freak you out? Yeah. Was overheating just cooking? Yeah, same. That happens to me all the time. Lucky we don't have nearly the problem with ticks in my area, but I worry they're going to migrate with the climate warming. Ugh. Fortunately, I'm allergic to DEET, so I have to use Skin So Soft from Avon. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I didn't know Avon was still around. My kid had one on her the other day, and I've been so paranoid ever since. That sucks. Poor Joe only has one vote. Oh my goodness. I'm voting for Frank right now. Oh my goodness, I'm so dumb. I clicked outside of the game, and now it messed it up. It's fine, though. We saved. It'll just go back to what it was before. I just have to reset it. Sorry, I shouldn't have voted. End task. Can't do blondes. I'm sorry, Joe. Let's see here. Yeah, we were just looking at this. We were just reading this, which is fine. Never tell them apart. To whoever voted Joe, you're a real one. Very loyal. Applaud the Joe vote. Not built for tropical climate long term. I burn crazy easily and mosquitoes love me too much. Ugh. Yeah, that sucks. I had to live in Belize for 8 years of my life, and I tan super easily. Like, I don't burn easily, and like I do okay with mosquitoes and all that, but the heat was just so much for me, and the disease. There was a lot of disease there. How old is this tree? Ooh, fun. Oh, there's a doggy that's there sometimes. Does anybody remember the dog's name? The CCC! We were just talking about the CCC from Kit Kittredge, and then I just stayed at the lodge that was built by the CCC. Here it is. In 1932, when the United States was in the throes of the Great Depression, presidential candidate Franklin D. Roosevelt recognized that the country was facing two very serious problems. Its natural resources were rapidly being destroyed by soil erosion and deforestation, and thousands of able-bodied men were unemployed and desperately looking for work. So, when he was elected, Roosevelt immediately compelled Congress to pass the Emergency Conservation Work Act. It called for the establishment of a peacetime army of men who, stationed at various camps throughout the country, would undertake work projects that would save and revitalize the nation's forests while allowing the men to earn much-needed paychecks. Man, this is great. Why can't we have a president that does things like this now? By the end of 1935, this army, called the Civilian Conservation Corps, had been successfully mobilized and was hard at work. 500,000 enrollees were stationed at 2,650 camps, which were located in all 48 states, as well as the territories of Hawaii and Alaska. The men undertook projects ranging from building roads and fire towers to stringing telephone lines to planting billions of trees. When the CCC was abolished in 1942, it had left its mark on every state in the nation. The importance of its role in the development of recreational facilities and in national, state, county, and metropolitan parks throughout the country cannot be understated. The building in which you're now sitting is a testament to the dedication and determination of Roosevelt's Tree Army. CCC trains transporting supplies. That's so cool!
I probably shouldn't mess around with this without Ranger Acres' permission.
Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. Sunset over Moon Lake. I wonder if that's a real picture of Moon Lake. Moon Lake database. Fascinating factoids. All right, we don't have to read that right now, but I think we will have to read it later. What's over here? What's in a name? Decline of bats. Population is sad. They used to eat all the mosquitoes and ticks around me. Another reason why I leave spiders around to eat mosquitoes. Oh. As an allergic to mosquito girl, yes, I recommend off. Oh, that's terrible that you're allergic. That sucks. Best Nancy game of all time. You like this one? Miss the old model of Nancy games. I know the new devs are trying, but ugh, I know it's not the same. Shout out to FDR. Miss that guy. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yogi. Is that his name? The dog is Yogi. A good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah. Frank won the vote. It's a creepy looking dog. I'm dead. I love how we just latch onto any animal in the games and we're like, it's so cute. Just because it's a dog. Besides the hair. Yeah, the hair is kind of weird. I think we had a hello goodbye convo and store lady has bad accent. Oh yeah, that is true. I don't know if she has a bad accent. She does have an accent. It does sound pretty accurate to me, honestly. Sounds like people I knew growing up in Georgia. What else we got here? Anything? Can we talk to him anymore?
You're back.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem.
Well, that was a hello goodbye convo. You can count that. We don't have much time left. Let's go back home. Would not call her a bad accent, but up to, yeah, no, I don't think count her as a bad accent. I say no, but I do think you can count the hello goodbye convo. Also in Georgia, so I get that. Yeah. Yes, I do need to save the game. Thank you for the reminder. Hi, like to blaze it. Welcome in. It's not bad. It's just not a PA accent. Yeah, I know. There was some debate about that. Somebody from PA was saying that it was a PA accent. I know people from PA. I have family in PA. It doesn't sound like a PA accent to me, but maybe it's just a part of PA I've never been to before. I mean, I could see someone in PA having like a country accent, but this is like a straight up like Southern accent from like Georgia. Okay. Creaky, creaky. Okay, we have the tape player now, so we can do the bird thing next time. Is there anything else we need to do here during the day? We just have a few minutes left. What are the boards and the hammer for? And the water bottle. Water bottle, since we're in Pennsylvania. Let's call Bess again. Or maybe we should call Sally. Do you care for the autosaves, or do you like pausing the game and saving it when you like? I don't think they have autosaves in this game. They only have second chance, and then you have to save it yourself, which is why I keep saving.
They were pretty frightening. But if it's okay with you, I'd really like to stay and get to the bottom of whatever's going on. That's why you asked me here in the first place, right?
Yes, but Nancy, are you sure?
Positive. Consider Detective Drew officially on the case.
Oh, to fix the wood
I wish I were even
floor.
half the trooper you are, Nancy.
Oh, prime the pump with the water bottle. We can get the water tested as well.
For that house. All the beauty
We'll do that
there,
before we
the
leave.
wildlife, all the pictures I was going to take. It would break my heart to have to give it up.
I need you to tell me everything you can about those dogs.
They're black and they have yellow glowing eyes and they don't like me one bit.
When's the first time you saw them?
Well, let's see. I heard them the very first night I was here. I heard them almost every night, howling in the distance. But I
Wow,
didn't
that's
actually
crazy.
see them until I'd been here about a week. After that, they started appearing pretty much every other night.
When they appeared, did they always do the same thing?
Yes, come to think of it. They always came running up to the house, barking and snarling. They'd lunge at the windows,
So
they'd
scary.
jump up on the door, they'd run around and bark some more, then they'd run off. What are you getting at?
These attacks seem to involve a lot of choreography. which reinforces my theory that you're not being randomly attacked by a pack of wild dogs, but by dogs who've been trained by someone determined to scare you out of your house at Moon Lake.
Steer.
Who would want to do that? My closest neighbor lives 2 miles away. My property is surrounded by the state park, but
Feel
it's
so bad for her.
off-season,
She
so
sounds like
hardly
such a nice
anybody is
lady.
in the park. In fact, I bet I talked to a total of 3 people the whole 4 weeks I was at Moon Lake.
Which 3 people?
Which 3 people?
Red Knot?
The park ranger, I forget his name, kind of a pain in the neck. Emily Griffin, she's the one who owns that store I told you about. And I ran into this bird watcher a couple of times. Had a funny name.
Red Knot.
don't say.
I run into him too.
Other than people I may have nodded hello to while getting gas or something, I swear those are the only people I've talked to at Moon Lake.
What about River Heights? Can you think of anyone there who'd want you to sell your house at Moon Lake and move back to River Heights?
You mean like an angry ex-boyfriend or something? Nope, I sure can't.
If they remastered the Nancy Drew games, which one should be first? That's such a good question. Should they use the original voice actors or get new ones? Well, that's a huge debate we've talked about on here before. It's so difficult. I don't know if I agree, but I support the decision of getting a new Nancy Drew voice actor because I do understand that Lani Minella is getting up there in age and she doesn't sound even like how she used to sound when she was on the, older games. She's starting to sound very old. And it doesn't make sense. I say either make Nancy Drew old or get someone that sounds a lot more like Lani Minella than the girl that they got, or maybe use some kind of technology to be able to use Lani Minella's voice, for her younger voice. But yeah, something like that I would prefer than kind of what they did. It just doesn't feel like Nancy Drew anymore, and I agree with that. But yeah, as for the remake, oh man. Haunted Mansion deserves a current remake. Ooh, that would be so good. Yeah, because that one's so old. Oh, man. Yeah, I feel like that would be a good one. I would love if they remade Stay Tuned for Danger so I can actually play it. Yes, Stay Tuned for Danger. I just played it for the first time, and it was so frustrating to navigate. I feel like they could do such a fun job. But I do think that, people would feel... They could use all the same audio. They could just literally reanimate everything and make it look way better. That would be really cool.
Since I'm going to be staying here a while, is there anything I should know about the place?
Well, let's see. I've got the water turned off because it's well water and it needs to be tested before I can use it for anything. In fact, if you could get that testing done for me, I'd really appreciate it. Oh, and watch where you walk in the living room. Some of the floorboards
You don't
are so
say.
rotten you could fall right through. And I keep hearing these faint squeaks and rustling type noises coming from below the floor. I hope you're not scared of mice.
Okay, I might go ahead and talk to her later.
Talk to you later.
Keep me posted.
I'm gonna get that water done really quick, and then I gotta go. I've got an appointment to go watch the Met Gala. I'm so excited. Not an actual appointment, I'm just joking, but I am excited to watch it. Let's see. Can I put... What am I doing? I need to put water in here? Is that what it is? What is happening? Is it stuck? I was gonna say. Ooh, nice. Can I get the water with... How do I get the water with the tube? Do I have to put it in the bucket first? Crap, it takes so long to pump this thing.
I need a bucket.
Yeah, the Met Gala's tonight. It's going on right now on their YouTube, Vogue's YouTube. Emma Chamberlain's supposed to be interviewing people. Beyonce's supposed to be there. I'm excited. It looks like it's going to be really fun. I can't remember. I want to say that the theme had to do with something about the anatomy of the human body or something. I can't remember. How is Nancy eating, drinking, and showering if the well isn't in use? She isn't. She's not eating and she's not showering. Stinky girl, yeah. Oh my goodness. Excited to see what Sabrina Carpenter wears. Oh yeah, she's gonna be there too. Oh, it's gonna be so fun. Maybe I'll post my favorite outfits from it on my story. You guys follow me on Instagram, I'll post that and you can see which ones I liked the most. Okay, well, I'm gonna save it here. We got that and we can give it to Ranger Acres next time. Yes, please. But this has been so much fun. I've had so much fun with you guys. We had some really good chats today in the chat. Emma's dress is amazing. I'm so excited to see. Oh my goodness. The theme is fashion is art. Ooh, it'll be fun. It'll be fun to see what people wear. Sometimes I'm very disappointed in what people wear, but oh my goodness. Saw Emma's outfit already. She looks amazing. I'm so excited. I love her so much. You guys don't even know. I've been following her since I was like a teenager. I love following her podcast. Like, I feel like I know her even though I don't know her. She's so relatable and so fun. The human body, right up my freaking alley. Yeah. Was just at the Met for the first time on Friday. Beautiful museum. I love the Met. I love it so much. Fashion in art. Okay. Always watch YouTube. I'm so glad to have been here for chat. Yes. See everybody on Whodunit Wednesday. Yes, so much fun. I will see you guys on a Wednesday, Whodunit Wednesday, and we will continue Nancy Drew. Thank you guys for all of the follows, subscriptions, all the things, all the love, all the great chats today about who was hot and who was not. We all agreed Red Knot is not hot, and neither is Paul for our purposes, unless you're a mall looking for a paw. But anyway, I will see you guys on Wednesday, and we will continue Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake, and I'm so excited. I will post this stream tomorrow on my YouTube channel, and yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening, and if you watch the Met Gala, have fun. I'm going to go watch it too, and I'll post my favorite looks on my story later probably. Alrighty, bye-bye.